So my name is Larisha Siri. I'm a student studying environmental science at the University of Seychelles, and my aim is to help promote sustainability in Seychelles. So I have a couple questions to ask you. Can you describe what the 100-plus-year legacy of Hilton means to you?
Well, I think, Hilton, because it's a company which is already 103 years old, 104 years old, there's been a lot of firsts. So we always like to be proud of the first, and you see some of them here on the screen. So we had the first airport hotel, we had the first underwater villa. We've done a lot of times first, and it's maybe a little bit to what I said earlier. It's important that you create a legacy. You want to be known for something. And I think that's what Hilton has done over the years, right? Want to be known for service excellence. We want to be known to be hospitable, right? That really people feel welcome and safe when they are with us. We want to be known as a company where you can make a career. So if people work for us, we want to be known for somebody that takes actually care of the people.
How does such a brand grow to 7,000 hotels and still maintain an international reputation for excellence?
Well, a lot of what we do is about training. It's about really taking care of people, making sure we instill a culture where people really want to excel, I would say. So all of you, if you visit a hotel or a restaurant, you feel immediately if we're taking care of you or not, right? And I think a lot of you has probably been in a restaurant and you felt that the food wasn't good or the service wasn't good. And so, we have to try and improve ourselves every time, because people, when they come with us, they spend a lot of money for staying with us, and we want to make sure they have an excellent feeling when they actually leave.
What are the advantages and challenges of being such a big company?
Well, we are a big company. You will see on the slide here all the different brands that we have. So we have Hilton Hotels, Canopy Hotels, Mango House, LXR. There's a lot of different brands. So we have 7,000 hotels, or more than 7,000 hotels. So that's a lot of people working for us. I think the advantage having different brands is that there's a great opportunity to make a career. So you can move between one hotel and the other. You can, again, discover different cultures, work with different colleagues. So I think there's more opportunities or more advantages than disadvantages. I think that if there is a disadvantage, there's just too much choice, maybe. But, there are different brands. So there's brands for sort of 3-star market up to 5-star plus.
All right, Gigi. Can you explain the reason behind the different types of Hilton brands in Seychelles?
Yeah, no, we have now 6 hotels here in the Seychelles, or 4 open and another 2 coming, and they're all different brands because there's different kind of people. None of you here in the room is the same, and so you all have expectations which are different. So we're now busy opening a Waldorf Astoria, which is our luxury brand on Platte Island, and so that's a certain market, people paying a lot of money to stay per night. But we also have a Canopy, which is more a lifestyle brand, so it attracts different customers. So it's important for us to have different brands because every brand attracts a different customer, and we want to open up the Seychelles if we can for as many customers as actually possible. So you will see here on the slide how the company has grown between 2007 and 2022. And so you will see here that we've really grown a lot more rooms, a lot more brands, because people want this, right? People want to travel. I think we've seen one thing during COVID and after COVID. I think the thing people wanted the most was to travel again. I think everybody missed the travel, right? We could do without the restaurant for a year, we could do without the cinema for a year, but travel, everybody was desperate to actually travel again. And so when the market opened again, people were going to travel immediately. And so, I think travel and tourism is a fantastic business to actually be in. It's a real opportunity.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, Gigi. How will you define luxury?
Elias, you want to answer that one? I have an idea. I want to see if he actually knows. Elias is our general manager from the Waldorf Astoria on Platte Island. Yeah.
So I think luxury to me is privacy and personal service, understanding the needs of a guest before they ask, and really making sure the guests feel that you are connecting with them. It's not a transaction, it's not a yes sir, it's a thoughtful recommendation of what to do during your stay, or how to create a unique experience for you.
Yeah, I think that's a good answer. I think luxury for me is be able to be, so if you want to start with us as a young manager, there's opportunities to go through a development program where you learn the different departments in a hotel. So you work in the front office where you check in, check out people. You work in food and beverage, in restaurants and bars. You can work in housekeeping. So you do all the different departments, and we try and make you a manager very, very quickly. So it is very important for us because we think we're going to grow much more in the Seychelles. And ideally, we would like to have Seychelles general managers in all our hotels, which currently we don't have. So any of you who wants, anybody wants to be a general manager in one of our hotels? Oh, there's quite some hands already. Oh, good. We have some new general managers coming up there. Great. Sorry? Yeah. Very good.
Hilton is known for its respect for gender equality. How does this work in practice?
Yeah, it is very important for us as a company to have gender equality. One of the things we do is when we interview for a certain role, we always make sure there's equal men and women in the interview process, because there's a this industry has been dominated by men for 2022 years. I think it's time for the next 20 years to push really the women. Britta, maybe you want to give your view as a female leader in our team.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think you see it here with Doreen being a hotel manager for the DoubleTree and me. It is truly an industry which gives everybody an equal chance, and we as Hilton have a lot of strong female leaders. Our entire commercial leadership is female, so I only can encourage you to follow your dreams, and yeah, you can go very far. And we mean equality in terms of everybody, men, women, and in general.
Anybody else say anything? No.
Why does Hilton establish and maintain links with schools, universities, and other educational institutions?
Yeah, it is very important for us to talk to students like yourself. I never have so many students. Normally it's about 20, so it's bigger than anything that I've ever done. And it is really important for us to connect with students early on in their career, and not only students from hospitality schools, just I hasten to say, because in hotels there are a lot of jobs for other specialists as well. So you're more than welcome to join our company as well. But we're looking always for engineers, we're looking for technical people, we do on sustainability, we do a lot, so you could definitely find a job with us as well. So there's different opportunities for different people. And so I think I read somewhere that 1 in 4 jobs in the next decade is going to be in travel and tourism, just because of everybody wants to go back to travel again. And so it is super important for us to connect with students at a young age to make sure that you make the right choice to go in travel and tourism, and then join us or any other group, but we prefer you to join us and travel with us around the world and come back here to lead a hotel here, because we're planning to grow more here, right? We're going to have 6 hotels, and maybe in the next years add another couple of hotels. So we're going to have, we need people. So I'm currently running 180 hotels in my region, and I'm opening another 180 hotels. So I'm looking for 180 general managers and 180 front office managers and 180 chefs and 180 et cetera, et cetera. So there is a great opportunity, and that's the reason why we connect with schools very, very early.
As an environmental student, I would like to know, what does Hilton do to protect the global natural environment?
Yeah, we do actually a lot, and it's an excellent question. Not only you want to know, we have our customers who want to know, we have our team members who want to know as well. So we do a lot on the sustainability, environmental, just to name a few things, and we're doing much more, right? But we're installing electrical charging for electrical cars in most of our hotels now. We have, last year we did an action to plant trees for each team member. So I have, in total, in Europe, in Middle East, Africa and Turkey, I have 27,000 people working in my team. And we planted 1 tree for each team member. So we planted 27,000 trees last year. We're getting rid of all the plastic bottles in our hotels, etc., etc. So we do a lot of things. And then on top of it, at hotel level, we do a lot of things really related to the hotel. Andre, you, or Tom, you want to say something what we do in La Brise?
I think what's important to point out is that as hoteliers, we're very practical at finding solutions, but we're not the experts. So one of the very good things we've done a few years ago is the MOU, the University of Seychelles, where we invited students to actually, students like you who are studying environment, tell us what to do, tell us what are the priorities, how do we go about organizing a sustainable day, for example, which we do now every Tuesday of every month is a sustainable day in all our hotels. So we need expert information, and then we can find solutions and produce legacies. Like we were probably the first hotel to reduce single-use plastics in La Brise, and then all the others followed, simply by producing our own water, educating guests, finding have you all got the stainless steel bottle? Can you all show it? Those of you who took one this morning, you see? That's a practical solution of how you reduce plastic. So from now on, no more plastic bottles, right? Good. So that's one of the things we do, and every time, every day, we are looking for more and more and better ways to protect our environment.
Yeah, one of the things maybe to add, which we've done as a company as well, in the hotels you always get these little bottles of soap and shampoo. We got rid of those as well. We have bigger bottles now, so we don't have to throw away all the sort of plastic. We try and limit our food waste, which is one of the biggest problems in the world, is all the food that people are throwing away because we're cooking too much, or we let it spoil when it's in our fridge. We really try and cut down on the waste, let's say. So we're doing a lot actually, and I think if you ask our team members, they find this the most important thing. We did a little research among students of your age, and I think I remember well is about 40% of the students decide where they're going to work based on what the company is doing on the sustainability spectrum.
For our final question, I would like to ask, what is your advice to those in the audience today who might be considering a career in tourism?
Right, I hope all of you want to work in tourism because we need people to work for us desperately. I would say continue studying, like I said before, very, very important. Continue studying, learn your languages, but most of all, be passionate about what you do. So really go and do something you really enjoy. Don't go and do something because somebody in your family thinks you should be a doctor or you should be a lawyer. Just come and work for Hilton and we'll make sure you have a nice career.
All right, JJ, thank you for the interview. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you. Is she coming back now again? I don't know. Is she hiding? Okay, good. Thank you very much.
No more questions until the second half of the day. It's safe for now. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to just let you on the housekeeping rules. Just to remind you that the fire exits for today will be to my right-hand side and the 2 doors at the rear. And the assembly point, if in any case we need to use it, is right next to the cafeteria in the parking. It is now time for us to take a little break, refreshments, and just to remind you, do not forget to fill up your bottles when you come back inside. Thank you.